Hello my friends, I'm G Hondo and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 2. This is episode 61. In episode 60, we had a bit of a breakthrough. Let me just pop in here real quick so those who haven't seen that episode yet will know what I'm talking about. We got two new boats. One was this upgraded oil tanker, lots more capacity, a good bit more speed, so that's pretty decent. But the main one we got was an upgrade for the passenger ferry to the Blakewell hovercraft. Same capacity, massive speed upgrade. Fully 3 times the speed. Actually, a little more than 3 times. So, absolutely delightful. So those ones I told to start replacing immediately. The oil, I told them they could replace them just whenever, no big deal. Because all the oil tanker runs are pretty close to the refineries anyway, so it's not the extra speed's not really a big deal. But the passengers, absolutely, we're going to have those upgrade immediately. Anyway, let's get going here. And you can see pretty much immediately um, how slow the old boats go versus how fast the new ones go. So it's very easy to see when they're doing that like this. So that will really, really help. Speed is good. Anyway. In terms of our missions, we have a couple in the 80% range. Not sure if any of those will finish or not, though, because they're all pretty high quantity. Stanbro here is looking for goods. Oh, that's a male one. That's not the one we want. Oh, right. This is the one. Yeah, I looked at this last episode. This is the one where we haul iron to here. Then we have a steel train bring it over to here. And then a plane brings it back as goods. I remember that one now. So, I had 2 planes here originally. I got rid of one of them because there just isn't enough production to really warrant multiple planes. One can be profitable, but the other one just couldn't be because it just wouldn't get to fly as often. At least now with only one plane, it'll be much, much better. And it doesn't affect really the speed that we're bringing goods because that's all entirely dependent on how often this train goes by. And it's not like, these crates of goods, that's less than 1 plane load, so we're not going to lose any wow efficiency. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry about that, brain fart. So we're not going to lose any efficiency whatsoever doing it this way. All we're going to do is not pay for a second plane that's never going to be profitable. Anyway, so that plane will pop in, giving us a few more of these goods, 115 of them in fact. So I don't think that's going to finish this episode, or if it does, it'll be right at the very, very end, I think. Just because there's still quite a few plane trips to go. The livestock one, let's see if that's got a chance. This is one that used to have a farm over here somewhere that we were using right from the very beginning of the game, and it finally expired. So I just got rid of it and replaced it with a train all the way over here to this farm, which is doing okay still. It's not definitely not as good as it was when I first started connecting to it, but it's not bad. But I figured it would last a while, so I did invest. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in a bit. There's a big tunnel here to keep the train going at full speed. That cost about $500,000. So clearly I was intending to keep this farm for a while. The reason I did that is I recognize that Great Lewis Head is one of the ones that comes up a lot. Busy Bee tends to pick a few certain locations and picks them a lot, so they duplicate quite often, and this is one of them. So it seemed worthwhile to me to invest in that tunnel just to keep the train moving at full speed without having to climb 2 hills each way. But again, I don't know that that's going to finish because they want an awful lot of livestock. Producing 50-ish a month. They still want 500, so this will take approximately 10 months to finish. And I doubt we'll get through that this episode unless I leave the speed up the whole time. What else we got here? Now we have an 80%er here for valuables. I have those coming in by truck. Each truck holds 30. Which basically means 0.8%. So again, these will tick along nicely, but I don't know that they'll actually complete. I am kind of surprised I didn't get another pop-up for a boat. We had the two boat pop-ups pretty much within a month or so of each other. I was kind of expecting to see one for the cargo vessel, but I guess not so much luck there. Because they came available about the same time as the tanker did, so I kind of assumed that the new tanker and the new cargo ship would come at the same time, but not so lucky, I guess. That's okay. That's okay. Just that passenger boat upgrade was so worth it. So, very happy with that. Clearly the reliability hasn't improved much, but oh well, that's okay. Alright, well let's put the speed up. See maybe if we can bash one of these out. I don't know if we can, but let's try. That would be good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, a new plane. Awesome. So we'll say yes, and let's go have a look. I converted everything over to the Dart. Or excuse me, from the Dart to the Blakewell. So we can get rid of that. And between the Blakewell and this... Oh, there's been quite a few. I didn't get the pop-up originally for the Blakewell. Or, I keep saying Blakewell. Bakewell. I just happened to go in here and check it. But I didn't get a single pop-up for any of these until just now at the Darwin 300. That is quite annoying. Anyway, let's say... Yeah, this is definitely the same one. And sorry if you can hear that screaming in the background. Smokey has decided he wants attention, and he wants it right now. It's a cat's life, isn't it? Anyway. How's that one? No, so it's definitely going to be the Darwin 300 we're going to look at. More capacity, same speed. The reliability is terrible, but I think that's probably just because it's in prototype. But yeah, otherwise we're absolutely going to use these, so let's go ahead and tell those to replace just as soon as they feel like it. No, we'll replace them now, forget it. Let's just do a straight upgrade. I apparently only have 3 planes anymore at all, so we might as well make sure they're the best 3 we can get, right? Awesome. That does tell me, though, between episodes, I think I'll go through and do a mass upgrade check. Because if I've missed that many plane ones, I've probably missed some other ones, too, in the road vehicles or trains. I know the boats are okay, because I just checked those. Well, maybe let's do it while we're on camera. Some people do like to see those sorts of things, so... okay, so we're done with all the old Jinzus. We are replacing the 8Ps with U-37s. And the U-37 itself, I think we decided... Oh no, these are new. Oh, we have an electric! It brought up an electric train and it never told me. I am so sad. Okay, then that is what we are doing for this episode. We are moving to electric. Cancel all other plans. We are absolutely going electric. So what we'll do is we'll bring up a list of our trains. And I know there are probably easier ways to do this, but I find the easiest way is to just bring up one thing with every train, and then just go through that list for each route and make sure you get the thing done. So zoom in a bit so I can see where I am. Okay, and then here we can go to electric, and there is an upgrade tool, which was which button was that? Is it that one? No. Ah, there it is, that one. Okay. And that will do both the station and the rails themselves, as well as the maintenance depots. So realistically, you can just kind of do a mass click and drag. Okay, so that one is done. I'll pop to this one. And again, like I say, there's almost certainly more efficient ways of doing this, but this will absolutely work. And this is the way I've been doing it for a long time. I just wish there was a way to convert the electric to monorail, because that's something we get later on, which is also an awesome one, but I guess for now we'll just stick to electric. And that will be fine. Now if I miss a square, I'll know pretty shortly, because after I update the trains themselves, they will no longer be able to run on that piece of track. They'll stop, and then they'll start complaining that they're lost. So I will very quickly know if I do happen to miss a square somewhere along here. So that's why I don't mind doing this kind of like just as a bulk high-speed conversion like I'm doing here. Because I know it doesn't really matter if I do miss a square or two. I'll find out about it really fast, so that will be okay. What would be really nice, it's an option in Railroad Tycoon 3. You can actually electrify all of your track for all of your routes instantly with one click of one button. There's a mass upgrade button. It's, of course, really expensive because it charges you everything all at once, but it's no difference really than what I'm doing here because, well, frankly, I'm paying for this all at once anyway. But it's much easier, of course, than what I'm doing now of manually going through every single route and doing it the hard way, but it's okay. I think I may have missed some. Oh, okay, I guess that's okay. Almost done. Whoa. So I guess I could just do that. That'll be a lot faster. And this guy here. There we go. Okay. Now we can go in to the replacing window and tell all of our trains to immediately upgrade themselves to electric. Faster, far more powerful, just absolutely fantastic. So replace now and replace now. Okay, fantastic. Let them get going. While they're doing that, we'll pop in and we'll just check real quick on the road vehicle situation. See if I've missed anything there. That's definitely a downgrade, so nothing here. That one's already set and looks like it's... Yeah, that's fine. These ones are all gone. Let's get rid of them. Nope, that's a downgrade. Nope, those are downgrades. Whoops, 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 whoops. Another new plane. The capacity is terrible, but the speed is fantastic. I'm going to say yes, and then I'll go back in and we'll do a proper comparison in a moment. There's just a few too many things happening at once here. Okay, so I can either double the capacity or slightly increase the capacity and increase the speed. I think I'm going with speed, because I always prefer things to go faster. Those are all done. We can remove them from the list. Yeah, those are fine. And those ones are fine. Okay, so that one's done. Let's go check that airplane out properly. Yeah, all the old Bakewells are done. They get off the list. Where did that new one go? There it is, the Yate Hogan. Okay, so about 1/3 the capacity, but 2.5 times the speed. Yowzas, that is tempting. Well, the running costs the same, but it just can't carry as much, which makes them a lot less profitable. Plus, they're way more expensive. I do really like that speed upgrade, though. Yeah, we're going to do it. Although, actually, before I do that, let's be smart this time. Do I have a new airport type? No, I do not. So, okay, if that's the only kind of airport I'm allowed, then it must be okay for it to land there. I was concerned with that extra speed, they may not be able to actually land on our current runways, but they must be okay. So yes, we are going to replace them. Okay, excellent. Well, let's get that going. So that's going to upgrade here. This should still be one of the old diesels, so we'll see it when it upgrades. That will be fine. Alright. So it's going to pop in the hangar and come out shiny, new, and really expensive. $1.5 million a piece. Well, I guess you get the difference. I guess it's 850, so I guess you get some value for the old one, but still, really expensive. But I think it's going to be totally worth it. Can't even see it. It's so fast. There it is. Look at that. And that's not even on accelerated gameplay. That's how fast that thing is, even on normal speed. And meanwhile, over here, you see this has been upgraded to the shiny new electric, which is awesome. Yeah, this is good. I think between the last episode with the boat upgrades and this episode with the train and plane upgrades, I am really happy with our progress here. There's a few more things I'm waiting to upgrade. Obviously, there's a lot of road vehicles that need it, and the cargo boats, but otherwise, we are looking really good here. Look at this thing. That's a beast. How fast that goes. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know what? It's totally okay that it doesn't hold as much. It goes back and forth so often, like so fast, it doesn't matter. Oh, good times. Good times. It seems to have no trouble landing. There's no complaints or anything. So I don't have to worry about any of that sort of mess that we had when we very first got the darts. That was brutal. I had to keep upgrading and downgrading and, oh, what a mess. Anyway. Let's go have a look at the train situation here. Yeah, that's moving at a pretty good clip again, even without going on high speed. These things are quick enough now that they're just rocking and rolling. I like it. Not to mention how awesome the little electric trains look. I have not seen any of them complaining about being lost, so it looks like I didn't miss any bits of the track anywhere, which is nice. And actually, it's also kind of unusual. Usually, good English. Wow. Most often I do miss at least a couple pieces here and there, but it looks like I did okay this time, which is nice. Fantastic. Then we've got a couple of missions in the 90s, a couple in the 80s. We won't get to them this episode, but that should have no trouble fixing them up for next episode. If these refineries are still doing good work, then actually this one may very well finish right now, actually. And that would be alright. This one, of course, is just because it wants so much more, won't, but yeah, let's put the speed up. Let's see if we can get this one finished before episode end. I think this is enough oil to finish that off, but I'll have to wait and see to be 100% sure. But let's see if we can get that done. We're already very positive for this episode. Let's see if we can get one last high note. Yes, we can. That was definitely enough to finish that. Alright, I like it. This has been 2 awesome episodes in a row. Very, 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 very cool. Let's see what it pops in for a new one. If it is a new one, we won't be able to build it yet, although we can at least scout it out because we are getting pretty close to time control here. But I do want to at least see it pop in and see what it is. That's just crazy. I really like that. Really like that. It is a new one. Okay, so we're not going to get a chance to actually build this route, but let's at least scout it and get an idea of where it's going to be. So we're looking for a nearby farm. There's nothing even vaguely near. So I'm going to have to go either way out here or way over here. Yeah, we're definitely going to save that for next episode. So anyway, folks, at this point, I'm going to say thank you to everyone for joining me. We've had 2 awesome episodes in a row, so until next time, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching.